Hello, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Life Coach Joanna from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Moms in Transition. Okay, medyo konting may paglunok lang po tayo. Okay. Again, I am Life Coach Joanna from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Moms in Transition. So this coaching conversation is for women, especially moms who are going through different transitions in their lives. And my mission is to help these women and my fellow moms to gain back their confidence and see their value as a person at present so they can thrive in life and they can stand up courageously to whatever transition they will go through in their lives. Okay, so good afternoon again. I am coming in live here in Santa Cruz, Laguna. So I want thank you for joining me live today. And I want you to leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming in as well. And if you know someone, please do tag a friend to help us circulate this video and to help us reach other individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing with you this session. So you may also give some shout outs to the people, to your friends who want to be greeted online, or you may have some inspiring message that you want to share. So you can utilize the comment section below. And if you are watching this on a replay, no, please comment hashtag replay. And I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI-Connect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So good afternoon, everyone. Okay, what I'll be sharing with you today is very timely because this is another transition for fellow moms, and I also went this transition because I used to work for 11 years, and I hope this financial 7 financial tips for most stay-at-home moms will be very useful for us. So before we continue, I wanted to introduce myself. Okay, so these are my fellow coaches who are joining me every day in Coaching Think Talk. So we have different topics that we are sharing, different conversations that may be helpful to you or to your friends or to someone in need of different messages. Okay, so these are my fellow coaches. So we come in live at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. So if you wanted to be a blessing, please share also our Life Coach Philippines FB page. So visit that one. Okay. So again, I am Coach Joanna May Flores, and I am a professional CACC life coach from Life Coach Philippines, and I'm also a licensed professional teacher. So I worked for 11 years in a private school for boys in Quezon City. So I have transitioned and becoming really a career woman, and then I decided to become full-time. So I became a stay-at-home mom as well for 3 years. And during those 3 years, no, I became passionate in makeup. That's why I pursued it. I took up certification, and then I become a freelance makeup artist. So I did events like weddings, graduation, and different events like debut and all those stuff. So I became a freelance makeup artist while I am out of school when I gave up my career, last 2017. But I realized that this is not actually would help us sustain our financial status or our needs. No, it's not enough. Okay, and we transitioned to those types of things or occurrences in our life. So I decided to really go back to having another job. That's why I became a social media manager, and at present I am working full time for a US client. Okay, I am also a public speaker. I'm scholar of Master Coach A's 6 steps to a six-figure public speaking career. Okay, so we had just did this Summit last August 10 and 11, and where 20 other coaches shared their messages for 5 minutes, and that's a very powerful 5 minutes. And most of all, what I am very proud of is I am a wife and a mom of 3 beautiful kids. So before I proceed, I wanted to invite you to be intentional in whatever you might be hearing during this conversation and be a blessing to others. So I wanted you to share your hashtag Pack My Bag moment by using these hashtags that are on the screen. So you can use them, hashtag pack my bag moment, hashtag coaching TikTok, and hashtag moms in transition, so that I may be able to see what you have learned. It's either a phrase or a line or a word that you have been waiting for to hear. And it's it touched something, it became your aha moment, or you just shared, or you just felt that there's a need for you to really share it, because there might be someone who's waiting for that message to be heard. So be intentional. I'm encouraging you to post this hashtag pack my bag moment on your news feed, on the different social media, or you might even send this as a personal message to whoever you think will be needing, no, the message that you will be able to hear during this conversation. So before I proceed, I wanted to greet those who are joining me. Hello, Mayor Leonard. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Okay, so again, I'm inviting you. Please be intentional, especially if you know someone who's a stay-at-home mom, no, who's struggling, who's having these challenges in life. You might be needing the 7 financial tips. So I know that there are a lot of tips, but these tips that I will be sharing to you are actually based on what I also had experienced during my transition on being a full-time career woman, and then I decided to become a stay-at-home mom. Okay, so I just wanted to share to you this study. So this study was conducted actually last 2019, okay, even before the pandemic hits. So a study revealed that stay-at-home mothers should be paid 8 million annually, or 621 pesos, 483 per month. Okay, this was according to the study conducted by salary.com. So how did they come up with that amount? So it's very if you are a stay-at-home mom, you will be very happy, if you will receive that amount of salary. Actually, that's $162, $162,581, and when you convert it into peso, that would be 8 million per year. So how did salary.com came up with that amount? Okay, they have actually this application where you just look for the jobs, select the jobs, and then it will automatically compute, or it will automatically calculate the amount that this job description should be receiving. And as you all know, we moms, we have different jobs at home. So we are our family's academic advisor. Okay, we are an accountant, right? We are actually the art director of our house, athletic director, okay, bookkeeper, buyer, CEO of the house. Okay, we are actually the coach. Okay, we also became the daycare center teacher. We are dietitian, we are educator, and there are a lot of other tasks that when you sum it up, it will total to that amount. Okay, the total is actually that per month. So we are said to be supposed to be stay at home mom should be receiving that amount. Wouldn't it be great if we will really receive that amount? Okay, so that's just according to the study of salary.com, right? But in reality, this is actually not true, especially if you just experience being laid off, or you just choose to become a full-time mom, for your kids, because no one will take care of them. And you are at that point that you are really letting go, okay? You are really deciding to give up that career, to really take the transition of having two persons bringing home something for the family, for their financial needs, to being just only one. Okay, so but salary.com, it's actually the leader in the compensation data. So after those things that they had there, they really would like to honor us moms, because our job as moms, okay, we work the hardest, day in and day out. There is no day off when you are a mom. So it's actually recognized by salary.com, and and they are actually thankful for all the fellow moms out there. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna greet as well Coach Timbihoya. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. So let us proceed with this 7 financial tips for stay-at-home mom. So there are actually a lot. When you Google it, there are a lot. But as I have said, what I will be sharing with you was actually based on what I have experienced as well. Okay, so um, I hope you'll be able to get that hashtag pack my bag moment. Okay, so let us start. Okay, so the very first step that you should do is communicate. Okay, so what does it mean? So we often hear that the key to a healthy relationship is communication. So communication is the key. Okay, so how are you or how confident are you when you communicate with your spouse about your finances? Okay, suppose that you have a partner. Okay, how confident are you when you communicate with your spouse about your finances, your family's finances? Okay, how are your conversations? Are your conversations about these finances reactionary or visionary? Okay, okay, does the topic of finances came up primarily when there are big bills or pitfalls or overspending that's happening inside the family? Okay, because most oftentimes, if you are in that state where financial stability or financial status is not that often being talked about, or you do not sit down and really talk about it, we tend to be historical, or sometimes we blame each other for this and for that, and we count different things. Where did it go? What happened to our money? You know, most oftentimes we experience that, and we also been through that that stage as well, because especially when you are used to really having your own money, no? I often we often say this whenever we have conversations, and actually a joke, half jokes are half meant. Okay, so my husband is actually familiar with this. I always say that my money is my money, and his money is also my money. So, when you talk about it, and he was looking at me like that. So, you should. How are your conversations with your husband with these finances? Okay, um, when you talk to your spouse about finances, it is less about a perfectly balanced checkbook. Okay, it's not about that. It's more about values. Okay, and if you want to keep your marriage strong and make it last, then talking about money is actually a must. Okay, when we get married, we always say that we will never fight about money. So we always wanted to settle these things about money and about our finances, because when you have challenges, and you have different struggles regarding money, that's oftentimes the root of arguments. And when it becomes it continues, it become piling up, it will create a bigger problem between the married couple. Okay, so you need to be on the same page when it comes to your financial decisions, because both of you will experience the consequences of all the things that you will do, your decisions. Okay, so couples that are well served when they discuss these questions with each other. So how important is financial security, and what does it mean? Okay, how do you spend your money now that only one of you will be bringing home money to the family, especially now that you have transitioned on being a stay-at-home mom? For those of you moms, or um, just really started as a full-time mom. Okay, how are you? How do you want to spend your money? Okay, what is your desired spending to saving ratio? Okay, so that's actually about communicating it with your spouse. And in some other cases, although there are moms who doesn't have a partner, but they are really contacting fathers of their kids. How are you communicating? For example, unexpectedly, you are you do not have anything to bring home because you got laid off. So also communication is actually the key. Even though you decided to become separated, okay? Having this communication, okay, with each other on how you will be able to really move forward with your financial situations at the moment is really necessary. Okay, so again, let us keep those who are joining me. Yes, Coach Nords, my money is money is money. Okay, hi, Coach Glacy, thank you for joining me as well in this live session. So for tip number 2, okay, create a personalized budget and financial plan. So when I say personalized, each budget is different per family. Okay, we struggled with this one. Okay, so the difference between a family budget is that a family budget is a budget that will keep an eye on all the financial challenges that comes with having a family. For example, housing, food, schooling, rent, and all the due dates that we have. Okay, so that's a family budget. It's based on a monthly basis. So all the things that we need to pay. Okay, but a financial plan talks about the future. So we have to be clear about that. A family budget is different from a financial plan. So I wanted to share to you this quote shared by Candice Barr, who is a financial advisor in Carlsbad, California, and the co-founder of the Women's Institute for Financial Education. So she have mentioned that every woman needs to have a solid financial plan, whether she's working or not. So whether you are working or not, you should have your own solid financial plan. What are your plan for the future? Okay, and for those who are single, a man is not a financial plan. Okay, so if you believe that you wanted to escape this situation, financial situation that you are going to at this moment, and then you wanted to decide to look for other people who will really, save you or will really get you out of this situation that you are going right now, a man is not a financial plan. Okay, you have to work on your own. You have to accept that you should be the one to give your own financial plan for yourself. So in our case, for the family, no, having a financial plan and talking about the future, it involves major purchases such as buying our house. So our we were able to really buy our house this year. Okay. Others also have, how about your college plan for your kids? That's also a financial plan. Or even going on a trip with the family. Okay. We do not just decide these things. Okay. It should be financially planned. Okay. There should be something that you really put into savings, um, so that you will be able to really enjoy that in the future, whatever you are going to, major purchases that you will go through in the future. Okay, so for number 3, okay, educate yourself about finances. So education is actually continuous. Okay, so now that you are a stay-at-home mom, this doesn't mean that you're already unworthy. Okay, that you should entertain that feeling of decreasing self-confidence. No, I want to let you know that being a stay-at-home mom is a privilege. It's an honor because you'll be serving your family. Okay, so remember the reason why you choose to be a stay-at-home mom. Although it's unexpectedly, because we do not expect these things to happen. So, but know that there is a purpose why this happened. Okay, why you became a stay-at-home mom, or if you intentionally decided to really become a stay-at-home mom, remember your why. When things when you were feeling that you're decreasing your self-confidence, always remember, why did I choose to be a stay-at-home mom? As for my part, I decided to really become a stay-at-home mom because of my kids. Okay, so educate yourself, whether it's for personal or for family finances. Okay, because education is a continuous learning, so you don't stop learning as long as you are alive, as long as you are here. Okay, so how do you educate yourself? What are the things that you can do so that you'll be able to increase your learnings? Okay, most of us here, how will I educate? I'm not in school. Okay. How will I educate myself about finances? So there are a lot of things, or there are a lot of resources nowadays in the internet where you can be able to really educate yourself. Okay, if you have spare time, okay, why not focus your energy on making yourself still marketable? Okay, while being a stay-at-home mom. And how do you do that? Okay, an example of that is life coach. What Coach Nords is actually doing in coaching Think Talk. So she always talk about financial independent, and you know, it talks about being intentional living. So if you want to check Coach Nord's session about coaching Think Talk, that's Wednesday at 2 p.m. Okay, so am I correct, Coach Nords? Okay, so you might want to check her because she always educate us about finances. Okay, she's a financial advisor, and she's working about these things. Okay, so educate yourself. There are a lot of free resources in the internet right now. Okay, and the only thing that's stopping you might be because you don't want to really learn. Okay, so if your mindset is really to become or to have a lot of skill, or you will shift to that mindset that I can educate myself no matter what, even if I'm a stay at home mom. Okay, and all the things that you are doing, you should be thinking if these things are beneficial, or if this will be able to help me reach my goal. Okay, so Thursdays at 2 p.m. Okay, thank you, Coach Nords. Okay, so you might want to check Coach Nord's topics about finances. So that's one source of educating yourself. Join her in her conversations. Okay, others of course we can utilize as well Google. We can utilize internet. Okay, YouTube has a lot of videos about financial education. So if there's a will, there's a way for you. Okay, and being a stay-at-home mom doesn't mean that you are less worthy than other moms. Okay, so for number 4, before we proceed, okay, um, thank you again for those who are joining me. So for tip number 4, okay, look for side hustles. Okay, when I say side hustles, um, these things that I know you already have. Okay, maybe when you became a stay-at-home mom, you've been eyeing something, and you don't have the source to really give that to yourself. Give that gift to yourself. It might be a nice handbag. It might be a book that you really wanted to read for a very long time. But since you're not bringing any money at home, no, you feel bad about asking your husband about it. I used to be like that. When I met Master Coach A, I remember we have this conversation on those things. Okay, and she mentioned, sino may sabing wag kang bumili? Sino may sabing wag kang manghingi sa husband mo? Because I feel like when I ask, no, my mind is not yet open. I'm not yet a life coach during that time. Okay, so I was like doing self pity because I don't have my own money and all those stuff. But making side hustles would really help you, okay, gain back, if that would help you gain back your confidence by having your own. And there are a lot of things that you can do, okay, so that you may be able to give reward to yourself. It may be some new lipstick, okay, or you can buy something nice for yourself. Okay, so that you won't hold back because you're on a tight budget, and you will be able to give a spare amount just to reward yourself. So finding a side hustle will be very easy, especially if you really know your skills and you have a growth mindset. Okay, being in that position of having a growth mindset and then telling yourself that I can do it, you know, it's very helpful. Okay, hello Coach Cherry. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Yes, sabi niya, side hustles are a way for you to see possibilities. Yes, okay? It's for you to discover your other skills that might be just there. No? You just have to really see or believe that you already have that skill. Remember, your only limitation is yourself. Okay, and also remember who you were before you choose to be a stay-at-home mom. You have the skills. If you're already working, for example, you're a sales lady, okay, what are your skills as a sales lady? Okay, you can still apply that by doing online selling, okay, by doing garage sale of all of your old things, or even trying a part-time work from home job. Okay, just make sure that you don't sacrifice your time on different things that are not really beneficial or that will not really contribute to your growth or will not really help you really gain or have that extra money to help you with your financial status as of the moment. Okay, so most moms nowadays are into vlogging. They are making videos of how they are cooking, easy recipes and all those stuff. So they just upload it. And other stuff, you can also do, if you're not vlogging, blogging. If you wanted to write, if you're not confident enough to video yourself, you can do writing. That's also good. You can do journaling, your everyday life, and then put it in a blog. Okay, put it in a website. So you have those skills. Okay, we have different skills. Each skill is different from each mom to another mom. So just have to rediscover your skills so that you'll be able to find really a side hustle that you really enjoy. Because when you do side hustles that you do not enjoy, maybe you'll be half or you're half-hearted with that thing. It might not give you the thing or the product or the result that you wanted. Okay, because you're not enjoying what you're doing. Okay, so what you need to do is ask yourself, how can I apply these talents and these skills that I have to where I am now, so that I can be able to really monetize it and be able to have my own money even if I am a stay-at-home mom. Okay, believe in yourself that there are a lot of things that you can do. Okay, there are a lot of skills that you can do. If you know how to crochet. Okay, if you want to, there are, it's really up to you. Okay, your only limitation is yourself. So I believe that if you are a mom, you will do everything for your kids or for your family. So you will do everything. Okay, so I believe in this superpowers of this mom. Okay, just wait for it to be unleashed and then we're good. Okay, so for tip number 5 is for you to set realistic goals. Okay, so if you're constantly pulling at your own hairs or you're constantly self-beating because it's either you forgot to set the clothes to dry, or you haven't replied to that email sitting in your inbox for weeks, or you fell asleep, okay, while doing something, and you didn't finish this task, okay, please don't self-beat, okay? Take a deep breath and relax. So it's okay for us moms to take a pause because we have a lot on our plates, and beating ourselves whenever we fail on doing these things doesn't feel good, and it's not even healthy for it's not even good for our mental health. Okay, so being a stay-at-home mom, of course, it can be overwhelming, and when you try to compare yourself to other moms, you wanted to set unrealistic expectations for your life as a mother, as a wife, and as a woman, and it will not make your life easier. Okay, so you have to be realistic in setting your goals. You have your own goals. Okay, I have undergone that as well. So I was questioning myself, why am I still here? Why am I not accomplishing things? Who am I now? Why am I still here? So those are my questions before. Because I realized when I became a life coach, I realized that I was reaching other people's goal and I am not setting my own goal. Okay. When I was still in school, we always have that goal setting every year. We always do activities on what we wanted to do. Or whenever it's a new year, you have a New Year's resolution. I also write that. No, I wanted to write all the things that I wanted to accomplish for the year, but in reality, I haven't accomplished all. Okay, those are just written because there are no dates, or I did not put deadlines on my goals. So when you also set your goals, it should be realistic, and at the same time there should be a deadline. When I say deadline, just start small. Okay. Setting a goal is not always you know, it's not always perfect. No, I can apply the stepping stones mental model here, because when you're setting a goal, it's not all the time that you have a straight path, and you will you will really have these bumps, these hindrances, but or experiences or situations that you will be experiencing every day. But what you can do is just use this to make it as a stepping stone. Okay. Mm, accept that these are necessary experiences for you to be able to reach your own goals. So you start with goals that you want to reach, for example, for the week. Okay. So it's really realistic. For example, as for me, now when I was looking at this on this side, I can always see the our clothes, no, because we just moved here for two months ago, and still we're not yet done fixing, because I'm also working, my husband's working, and the kids are now having their online class. So when you start with a goal, make sure that you are moving. No, you don't just set that goal and you don't do anything, because a goal without action is just a dream. Okay, so you have to really move and celebrate each win. Okay, so as I have mentioned, stepping stones, no, and just go move forward. As long as you're moving and you know that what you're doing will be beneficial in reaching your goal, then you are good. Okay, so when you wait to be perfect, when you want to become a perfect wife and a perfect mother, you will all the time set these goals that is not yours. So there is no perfect wife, there is no perfect mother. What you can do is that remember that you have your own journey to as a mom, you have your own goals, and stop comparing. Okay? So just own your own, have your own goal. Okay? Do not compare yourself. Okay? Your journey is different from this. Okay? Just enjoy your own journey. Okay? So for tip number 6, make time for yourself. So this is very important. Okay? Why did I say that? Being a stay-at-home mom is hard enough as it is. So remember to cut yourself some slack, relax, and make sure that you're doing your best. Because when you serve, when you are a mom, no, your kids look at you as having these superpowers, but as superheroes, we also need to rest. No, not all superheroes fight all the time, right? So they also need to rest. So as just like us moms, okay, we should also have a time to pause and rest. So we often hear these lines from mom saying, "I don't have time for myself. I have a lot to do for the kids. I needed to finish the house chores," and a lot of things that they are complaining. And also, I want you to remember, dear moms, no, that you are the one in control of yourself. Okay, you know your body. You know if you are tired. You know if you need to take a rest. So it is you who will decide all of these things. And I always say that it's okay to pause and rest, because if you're already exhausted, you might be doing something you might regret, or say something that would be hurtful for your kids, because you already said that because you're already tired. Okay, and always put in mind that we cannot give what we don't have, so you have to recharge your powers as well. Okay, and this one was mentioned by Coach Marife during the Samut Summit that we have. She said that unhealthy parent raise unhealthy kids. So we have to be healthy for them. You have to, if you need to take rest, please do so. Okay, and it's very important that you make time for yourself. So when I say make time for yourself, it doesn't mean you give yourself all the time, especially if you the whole day without even doing and letting them do all the stuff. So you have to really make sure that you, when you give yourself a time, no, it's really worth it. No matter how long it is, no matter how short it is. So it may be buying yourself a treat for an achieved goal that you have finished. You're able to really finish the laundry, clean up that side of your house that you've been wanting to clean all those years. Or if you have finished all those house chores earlier, okay, maybe an hour of Netflix can be okay. No, if you are into that hobby of really, if you enjoy those stuff watching, or just like in the picture, just drinking coffee, you know, browsing your phone, talking to your friends, okay, or buying yourself a milk tea once in a while, okay. Or if you are into, if you are a plantita, no, you can also have me time while gardening. And as for me, I have mentioned this before that I have me time when I am doing the laundry. Okay, so that's also one of my stress relievers. I'm not sure about you, but I really enjoy doing the laundry. It's, even if it's tiring to other people, for me it's my stress reliever. So when you ask my daughters, what do mommy do if she feels stressed? And my daughter will answer you, she just do the laundry. She enjoys that so much. So it's because maybe because I have found solitude, or I have found that space for myself when I'm doing the laundry. I just let them know that nobody will talk to me while I'm doing the laundry, or nobody will call me if it's not an emergency, so that I can have my me time while doing our laundry. So that's me. So how about you? How do you do? How do you make time for yourself? Okay, and making time for yourself doesn't mean you have to spend money. Okay, if you need to just take a nap, okay, if you need to just take a walk, okay, just be yourself. If you need to write, if you need to breathe some fresh air, then do so, because you need that. Okay, so I hope you're getting this tips. Okay, just comment there below whatever tips resonated with you, because we've come to the final tip, and that's tip number 7. So this is very important, because I believe most of us are thinking, how can I escape? I mean, what shall I do next? Okay, it's for you to ask help. So don't be afraid to ask for help, fellow moms. There are a lot of mom communities out there on the internet, especially now that we are utilizing social media. So I want to let you know that you don't have to entertain that idea that you must sacrifice everything, even your own sanity and well-being. So don't sacrifice it, okay? Just to become a stay-at-home mom, especially if you're looking to improve your financial situation. Do not entertain that idea. So, as I have mentioned, getting a part-time job or a side hustle takes time. Okay, it's not instant, because you have to really invest in yourself. Okay, if you need to, and even if you're only focusing on being a mother right now, staying at home with the children can still take a lot out of you. So, what you need to do, okay, it's really draining, because I believe most people think that when you are a stay-at-home mom, you don't have anything to do. You're just lying there, you you don't have anything do. You don't do anything, and that's actually what other people think, especially during those times that we still have face-to-face. There's no pandemic. If you're a stay-at-home mom, most of us think that, oh, you're just a stay-at-home mom. Wala kang ginagawa sa bahay. Okay, after mong maihatid yung mga anak mo, wala kang ginagawa. But they don't realize, no, na mas madami pong ginagawa ang mga stay-at-home mom. Okay? And I have experienced that for 3 years. Okay? So I salute all you stay-at-home moms out there. Especially my nanay. So pangarap ko din talaga yan, kasi yung nanay ko is actually a full-time mom, because she's actually blind. That's why she can't work. But even though, no, kahit hindi ko nakakita ang nanay ko, ay talo pa po niya ang Talagang yung mga nakakita because of her senses. Napakahusay. So we'll talk about more. If you want to know more about her, you can connect with me as well. So remember, okay, when you are joining, when you are asking for help, remember to really choose this support group that you will join or mom communities that you will join. Make sure that they are genuine in providing the support that you need and they will really help you. Okay? They will really help you move forward, not increase the burden that you are experiencing right now. Okay? Why don't you choose this tribe that you feel safe? Okay? There is no shame in asking help. Help is always available. And you can always talk to a life coach, just like what we are doing. You can join us at our tribe where you are safe to express. Okay? We have different groups in Life Coach Philippines. We have the group of Coach Tin, a woman's epiphany, about in Coach Marife, my end attempt to motherhood. So we have those mom groups, no, in Facebook groups. Join them so that you'll be able to really experience to how to express yourself and share the challenges that you have been going through. Okay, so you'll be able to really know how did they overcome these challenges as a mom. So there are different things there that you can read or you can talk to me, you can talk to these coaches that are also moms. Okay, because you understand and you have to realize that help is always available. Do not isolate. So we always say this: isolation is not the solution. If you are experiencing challenges in life, if you're experiencing something in life, do not isolate yourself. Always ask for help. And it's not a shame when you ask for help. It doesn't mean you are weak. It means you wanted to grow as a person. That's why you're asking for help. Okay? So that's my 7 tips for you. So I wanted to leave you with this quotation. So as a mom, you will be criticized, whether you work or stay at home. Do what is best for your family. And I know that most of us moms knows what's best for our family. Okay? Do not entertain these ideas coming from other people. Remember that you are doing good on your own. Okay? You are great. You are really you're doing good. Okay? As a mom for your family. Okay? So I wanted to invite you, okay, with this courageous living program or coaching programs. Okay, so no matter who we are, we can really escape these difficulties, these transitions that we are facing. So as a mom, we always have these challenges, and that's being you. That's part of being human on who we are. Okay, and these challenges sometimes are unexpected, and these factors are beyond our control. We do not expect these things to happen. So it may be accidents that we encounter, losing our job, transitioning from being a working mom to being a stay-at-home mom, okay? And also these financial challenges that we have at home. Okay, so this coaching program will help you with the practical strategies so that you will become more resilient and we will be able to cope up with the different obstacles that we face in our life's journey. So this program as well can help you develop, okay, your sense of overall well-being. Okay, as you can see there, we have there 3 ways to cope up. We will discuss there how we can make mom moments memorable, because most often than not we are busy with finding things on how can we be able to provide financial help, financial needs of our family, that we tend to forget that we also have kids and they need our attention. And then later on, we realize because we're too busy producing money, we forget, we miss these moments. So we are going to talk about that, and also this gratitude exercises that we have, because when you reflect on the good experiences that you have in life, you'll be able to develop a healthy and positive way of processing these things in your life, or even these transitions that you are going through in life. So this coaching program will start on October 16. It's a 6-week coaching workshop, October 16 to November 20, 2021. That's every Saturday at 6 p.m. And the investment fee is 10,000 pesos. Okay, so join me and let us journey to becoming a beautifully brave version of ourselves. Okay, so connect with me. I have the details there, so you can visit my page. And that's my number, 0945-874-7873, or send me an email at coachjoannaflores@gmail.com. So let's stay connected. So these are my account, no? So this is my personal FB account. That's Facebook at Ms. Rolf also. That's my picture. If you don't see that picture, that's not my account. Also, you can send me a message on my coaching page. That's Coach Joanna. Okay? So just connect with me and let's journey on becoming really beautifully brave for all these challenges that we have. Okay, so I would like to invite you. So those are my fellow scholars, and we have the Samut Summit virtual event. I would like to invite you, if you wanted to hear the messages that we shared for 5 minutes. Um, those 5 minutes are very useful. We have different topics, and I discussed there three super mom powers, unleash your superpowers as a mom, no? And we also give a lot of freebies that you can use in your everyday life. So I wanted to invite you to get a replay, get full access of the replay. Okay, and you can also get these bonuses. Okay, for a $100 donation, you'll be able to access a lot the messages of these 20 coaches that talk during the Samut Summit, plus this coaching course, the Riding the Wheel of Life. Okay? So again, and during that Samut Summit event, no, we continued it because we wanted to end this fear of glossophobia, the fear of public speaking. Okay? Because we believe that all of us have this message to share to everyone. And we can express it even if it's just 5 minutes. So we are encouraging you to join us in this 5 minute talk club that's happening every Tuesday. So if you want to really share your message, when you join the club, it doesn't mean you will speak right away. So we will still help you. We will train you on what you're going to do, so that you'll be able to really fight this fear of public speaking. So that's our Facebook group. Check that out and join us in this 5 minute talk club by Master Coach A. Okay? So if you are also there in near in Pasig, so that's the Cup Coffee Republic. That's the home of certified life coaches in the Philippines. You can actually visit that one if you wanted to talk to life coaches, because all of those people serving there are life coaches as well. Or if you just wanted to have a place where you can just be yourself, just listen to who you are. If you don't want to talk, you can read there. And also, you can order food there that would really help you, because they are serving healthy food. Okay, that can really help you with what you are going through right now, or what is the situation that you are going through right now. So visit the Cup Coffee Republic if it's okay to visit. Okay, or if you want to bless someone with the food from the Cup Coffee Republic, you can send them an order and they will deliver it, okay, with personalized message to whoever you wanted to bless with the Cup Coffee Republic food. Okay, just connect to Coach Lizelle at 0917-586-1661. Okay, also, okay, as I end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. So as you can see, there's the B-Learning e-card, no? And if you are not yet a smart holder of that B-Learning e-card, you are still missing all the perks that we enjoy. So we have been journeying for 5 months. Okay, so today is the best time to take action. Okay, so connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to join the B-Learning Society It is the tent maker of the learning homes for mental fitness. So what you will enjoy is a 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. And you can also get full access to the Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A happening every fourth Saturday of the month. Plus, after the masterclass, you'll be able to get the benefit of a free 90-minute coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So, on the right side there, no, save the date because that will be the topic for our next mental model class. And that will be on October 30 at 7 p.m., where Master Coach A will teach about the thought leadership mental model mastery. So we will be able to learn the thought leadership mental model and discover how to become a 21st century knowledge entrepreneur. Isn't that great? You'll be able to learn that because we're transitioning. Now it's 21st century. Okay? So for information and registration, um, assistance, please connect to Coach Rizal to 0917-586-1661. And as well, okay, for individuals who intend to embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach just like us, Master Coach A offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program, and this is a CPD accredited course with 40 credit units. So CPD is all about learning new things or refreshing your knowledge by doing new things, and this is what makes CACC Life Coach Certification Program the perfect track for your continuing professional development. Okay, so life coaching is a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals, okay, to enhance their skills in multiple domains and thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace. So this CICC course includes a 21-day web-based learning and a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A and a 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. And the program package also comes with many different bonuses. So what are you waiting for? Connect to Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. Okay. So I wanted to invite you for another coaching conversation tomorrow with Coach Trisha for coaching for self-expression at 10 a.m. Coach Al for coaching for educations at 2 p.m. and Master Coach Hasmin for coaching for God-centered living at 4 p.m. So once again, this is Coach Joanna from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. So coaches like us think and talk like this, and this is us in the Philippines. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Bye-bye.